In this video, I will teach you everything you need to know about making sweep profiles or wall moldings in Blender. It's all around basic and easy stuff, so I hope you enjoy it. 'Cause let's say you have a wall or a building, exterior or interior space, and you want to add a sweep with a shape to it. You first need to identify the points where it should go. So in edit mode, try to hold Shift and pick the vertices along the wall, or do it with edges. Then hit Shift D to copy this line, and let's move it up just to make it clear, and press P to separate it from the mesh. With sweeps, we need to work on curves, so with the line selected, go to the Object menu and convert it to curve. We have now the curve settings available. With it, we can add a sweep using any profile we have, like those ones which I got for free. So pick one, separate it if it's joined with others, and move it on the side where we need to pay attention for two things in this profile. Its pivot or mass point, which is this yellow dot. It's the center of transformation if we want to scale or rotate the profile. And with upper sweep, it should be on the top inner corner of the profile. If it's a wall trim on the bottom, you should place it on the opposite side on the profile. That way you can edit it easily without intersecting with the floor or the ceiling. The second thing we need to check is the direction of it, but that can be done after we apply it to the line. So, go back to the line, and in its curve settings, go to the Geometry tab, and under the bevel, go to Object and choose the profile there. This way, the profile shape will sweep alone the line. Scaling the profile in object mode will affect the sweep, but to fix its direction, we need to rotate it inside edit mode, and fixing this is easy. You hit Tab, select the profile, and mirror it to make it on the outside rather than the inside. If this was an interior, you don't need to do anything, yet try to recheck the profile pivot after that to make sure it aligns with the wall. You can use the snap to attach it to a certain point and try to hold Shift if you want to pick more than one snap option. The resolution on the sweep is set from the profile and not the line, so don't mix those. You can go back to the profile to edit anything in the shape. The line is a curve, of course, so extending it by extruding the points along the wall. If you want to join this corner, since we have 2 points here and the line is not connected, you can select them both, then right-click to make a segment, and after that, choose one point and Control X to dissolve it. If you want to make wall frames like for a library or a window, the process is the same. You set a shape around the object you need. Let's say something like this. Make it a curve. And for the profile this time, you should pick something of a symmetry like those two. The rest are just the same as before, and you can rotate the profile around to make it suitable for any area you want to cover. Last thing you might need to learn is how to copy around cornices. Since this one is a detailed object, you can use Alt-D to instance copy and keep things light. Yet once you hit a corner, this might be weird, because you need it to sweep. Now this one is easy but tricky. See, what you need to do is start from the corner, add one cornice, and drop on it a mirror modifier. From this options menu, hit Affect Only Origins. This way, if you rotate by 45 and enable the bisect on the same axis, you will get the result you need. Make sure to disable Affect Only Origin before moving into the corner, and the rest are just copies along the wall. The mirror do have a flip option, so the other case is covered the same way. Yet again, don't forget to manage the origin options, unless you want to enter edit mode with all the vertices in it. That's it. Hope this been fun. Like and sub for more dope, and until next time, stay sharp. Goodbye.